One more round. One more round. One more round. I wonder if I can add a thingy here. Can I add a file capture? Media source.
Congrats!
Oh my
you made
gosh,
a number
it actually
slightly
works.
bigger. Revolutionary. Congrats! You made a number slightly bigger. Revolutionary. Congrats!
Dude, I would
you made a
flat out
number
make this
slightly
my
bigger.
new GIF.
Revolutionary. Congrats!
It's so
You made a
cringe,
number
though.
slightly bigger. Revolutionary. Congrats! You made a number slightly bigger.
There's no sound though.
Congrats! You made a number slightly bigger. Revolutionary. Congrats! You made a number slightly bigger. Revolutionary. Congrats!
There's no sound, which is the only issue. I would only do it if there was sound with it. Alright. Anyways, let's continue. Ba-dum-dum. Hi, Hermit. Now, I actually might get a dog run at the end of this. That would be nice. Ugh. Alright, 47 hours. It's weird to think. I'm 139 hours away from looping the round counter again. Or not that, but to my being at my previous game. And this time, I won't crash. I won't let myself crash. I do feel like, though, the last 120 hours are going to be a lot better feeling. Hi, hello. I'm almost at 350 hours. I'm almost halfway through the next set of 100 hours. Yay! Oh my gosh, it's been awful. But the end is slowly starting to become, is slowly, coming in sight. I do see an end now. Still a long ways away, but, eventually, I'll get there. Give it some time. A slow burn of a game. Yeah, I think that's kind of what it is. I think it's the local server just like finally giving up. Crazy. I played 300 hours and didn't cheat it. What a concept. What a wacky concept. All right. Oh, man. I'm tired. I am definitely tired though right now. Where's the timescale mod? Yeah, let me just press my aim button at the knife at the same time. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh well, that sucks. Yeah, I actually time scaled the entire game by 10, and what you're seeing right now is just pre-recorded footage slowed down 10 times. I mean, you know, when I actually talk, I talk really fast actually, so it sounds normal when it's slowed down 10 times. What is this? I mean, obviously my second longest game, but I think it's the third longest game now in zombies. Oh, look at that, another max ammo. I'll take that. I'm playing Kino. Ooh. Dressing room strat. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hmm. I kind of changed up my mentality on how I approach playing this map right now. What I've been doing a lot of. Oh, I thought the dog was gonna fall. I'll play an hour and then I'll give myself like a 5 to 10 minute break. And then I'll play another hour, give myself another 5 to 10 minute break. And I'll just take it pretty much hour by hour is what I'll do. Door to close stage and T gonna kill. Oh, okay. Don't they all have to pass through the trap there in order to get to you as well? So you can just kind of camp right behind that area? Like it's not like a true camping strat or something with the trap, but kind of. Interesting. Okay, okay. What do we do for the next hour here? Honestly, actually, I might play this entire 2 hour and 20 minute round. The rounds are like 2 hours and 15 minutes now. It really sucks. With more wiggle room? Gotcha, okay. I don't know what to do for the next 2.5 hours. Look at task runs. So I was actually watching some Sonic 06 speedruns earlier. That's what I was doing. A game I played a lot as a kid. I was seeing like what people do all in those speedruns. I wonder if there's a category where they include pause buffering on Shadow's story. So I know he can keep his momentum if he does a 1 frame jump like that. Let's see here. What's it called? Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Alright, no credits warp. Let's do Wave Ocean. Wait, no credits warp. Wait, there's a hard and very hard run as well. Go, go! I will. Give me like... Give me another 120 hours, about, and I'll be done. Hey, no, not 120. Is it 120? No. Give me another 180. 175. Yeah, either that or furry drama. I have this little thing saved on my computer here that I always play at least one time before I start, or one time before I start playing. Oh, hold on, let me not press buttons. It's scary. Congrats. I freaking love this video.
You made a number Congrats, you made a number slightly bigger.
Revolutionary. I love that. It's called me when I complete a round on tag. That's what the file name is. Congrats, you've made a number slightly bigger. Revolutionary. I have that saved on my computer now. Absolutely love that video so much. I saw that on Instagram one day and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gold. Give me this video. Oh, there's no video for... Oh, 7 years ago. Holy! Alright, let's watch this. It's a 107.558. In tag, we toten. Yeah. First you tag, then you toten. Alright, there's here. This is a speed run. What the heck am I watching? That's pretty good. Alright. What about Crisis City? Oh, does this guy have all the records? No shot. Kingdom Valley. Oh, it's Nick. Okay. He's got a 216. Reset at 522 hours of gameplay. Or, okay, 521 hours, 57 minutes, and 28 seconds, but pretty much like 2.5 minutes under or below 522 hours. So, I got, what's 522 minus 347? I have 175 hours left in this game. So, I got quite a while, but nothing that's impossible to do, thankfully. Oh, it's loud. Oh my gosh, that works. What the heck? Looks like a task. What is this? I know how this part goes here. All right, interesting, interesting. All right, let's take a look at Shadow. Yeah, let's take a look at Silver's story. His is kind of like really odd. How is his done? Wow. Let's do that. Let's go look at ZWR ad. Okay, ZWRADMIN. Let's see if there's anything cool going on ZWR at the moment. Any new games I have not seen, potentially. BO4 has 3 new submissions. Okay. Dead of the Night First Room, Easter Egg, and BO4 High Rounds on 9. All Elixirs and Talismans. Okay. Sure. Let's see how it went. Watch is like a 500. It's not a 500. Wait a second. Where is he playing? Danu Tunnel.
Shove that claw down your throat if you try that again.
Interesting. Alright, I'm not even, nope. I'm too tired. I know, I'll go to Hulu. I'll go watch some... What do I want to watch on Hulu? Rick and Morty? Lovely Complex? Oh yeah, I was watching Insomniacs after school. That was kind of good. I don't want to have to watch something with story though right now. I just kind of want to be able to turn my brain off and watch whatever. Maybe Family Guy. Oh wait, they've released the new things of Rick and Morty on... I guess I'll just watch some Rick and Morty then. Teach you racism. Mountain punch. Whoa, so he. I'm rubber, you're glue.
What? That's actually insane. This hour has felt especially long.
What is this? What the hell's Twink Death? That's funny. Zoinks! 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 I love that. Harp Stevenson. Zoinks! 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 Alright, almost about 20 minutes off, and then I'll be halfway through the round. Alright. Well, don't know. Well, I've been trying to. Wait, there's lyrics here? Everything makes no sense. I just can't see the difference. Now I'm outcast viciously by my hard times. But my bad mind. Try and pop a marina.
Oh, ba 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 ba. Ma ma ma. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Cause I'm still here. Yeah. That will pass.
I'm so tired. Go. Bow now now. Now now now. Now now now. The limit, oh no. No way.
Do you remember me? I'm the girl whose heart you stole. I don't want it back, please. You can keep it. My mind's made up on who I want holding it. Too close, too far away. It's much too early, hurts far too late. Maybe I'm too old now, or just afraid that you walk away.
From it.
Just a glance, looking at me, and when you smile, smile with your eyes. Eyes that pass right over me like I'm You're a little too close, but too far away. It's much too early, but it's far too late. Maybe I'm too old now, but just afraid that you'll walk away. You're across the room from me, but it's an ocean wide, and the current's pulling us, dragging me aside. Or you're a constellation, and I'm just a star, blinking in the universe, but you'll never notice me.
Oh, my butt hurts, man. I've been sitting down too long today.
When you're gone, I don't know what to say.
From wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow.
Even if the words don't come out, stuck inside my mouth.
Dude, I gotta take a break. I'm struggling. I've done 8 hours today, and I still have another hour to go. Hold up, let me do this one. Hurt my finger or my toe. I don't get how some people are able to sit down. Like, I get playing for, like, long periods of time, but I don't get how some people can just sit down and play for literal, just, like, 20 hours on end. Bro, how long did this guy play Dead Ops Arcade for? Make sure my stream's still up. It's up. It's just delayed. Wait, hold on. That looks like a cut. Still up. Bro, that looks so bad. Look at this. Dude. Look at the timer. Bro. What? How do I prove this is live? The time, the date, I don't know. Can I show? That looks awful, man. This is proof that he spliced his game. No, it's proof that OBS kind of went down because of my internet is ass. Actually, a really cool idea for
Check it. Check it. Oh, I think I got the fever. I'm heated. Pumping up the meter. Roll me a bang leader, bad party bleeder. Make this what a storm. Lead after lead after leader. Hey, can you dig it? I come alive, only give me what you got. Back up, pump, stick up, pump your fist up. You took the shadow, no buck shots, a bust, slip up.
Can the new guy ask you veterans a few questions about the prison?
No, you can't date the female guards.
Trust me, you don't want to.
I need to rewatch Avatar. I love that movie, show, whatever it's called. So that's from. So that's from. I now have a Glock 19. Ba, 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 ba.
Video podcast. Is Fox insecure, pursuing a lure, living between this
I used to
and that?
love
Is
this.
nothing working? Every day he's got a new
What
format.
match?
Is Fox as strong as he purports, or is it based on his support? He'd be powerless without the other beams. Please. And here's the sugar on the cream. I know how big Glock 19.
Here's the thing. Imagine how easy it must be to be Nexus on YouTube. All this guy has to do is play a normal level once a day, post it, and he will literally get probably like $500. Yeah, this is Jonathan GD inspired.
Brightness. The brightness slider will only affect the game itself. So if I were to turn it all the way down, look at that. We still got the brightness, but however, it is a little bit darker. And brightness does not affect the menus at all. But let me go and turn it all the way back up again. And that's basically it for what this pack introduces. Then our next pack is going to be the Classic Texture Pack. Now while over on the marketplace, there already is a Classic Texture Pack. This one is a little bit different. Instead of changing some of the text in the Crimson item, they shared similar textures on the bottom to the regular netherrack that we once had. Then if you look at the Crying Obsidian, the Crying Obsidian kind of matches the regular Obsidian, which is a little bit brighter, and absolutely the new Crying Obsidian texture. But with that being said, the state or any block right here, which will introduce some other stuff. So we got the, I'm going to go and keep it on the classic textures, just to be a little bit more consistent. To the texture bar, the hotbar has been raised up a little bit more. So it's like on the console edition. I'm not really the biggest fan of the raised hotbar because it kind of gets intrusive. I kind of prefer how it is on the Bedrock edition and even on for the console edition, but that's not been updated. Forge, there already is one. Yes, there is one, but that's not.
So, real quick, I just want to mention that this Glitch Fest is going to be split up into 3 parts, 1 part for each of the main characters' stories. And today, of course, we are going to be starting with Sonic. I start up the game and we watch the intro cutscene. The thing I do is jump into the water and kill myself. But I found for some reason killing yourself in this area does not actually reduce your life counter. Afterwards, I went over to these guards and it turns out they are blocking this bridge. And I will not stand for that, so of course I do my best to glitch past them. This led to some very spazzy results at first, and then I fell down to here and I kinda got stuck a little bit, but after enough trial and error, I finally get through and I can now explore the part of the town they were trying to block off. I actually found a level entrance to the second stage, but unfortunately it doesn't work right now. Something you'll have to get used to as we go throughout this video, as I'm sure you've already caught on, is the game spazzes a lot. Me trying to get behind this door here is no exception. After enough forcing myself at it, it does let me through, but it doesn't really let me do anything. Another door over here, quite similar. I do glitch inside, but there's actually 2 doors, so now I'm a door Sonic sandwich. But if I go at the exact right position and spin dash at the corner of the door, it'll let me through and I can enter Soliana Forest, which I'm not supposed to be able to do at this point. But once we get inside, we are bizarrely surrounded by stop signs. I have no clue why these are here. Is this the game's way of trying to warn me? Trying to tell me to continue the game and get the silver medal? Yeah, there's kinda no silver medal here, and for some reason Tails is just spazzing out. Also over here I can grab these rings, but for some reason grabbing them does not increase my ring counter. Now to continue the game I have to buy an upgrade from decided to break it, and to my surprise, it's full of lemons. I've actually beaten this game before, and I had no idea there was a barrel full of lemons. After being distracted by the lemons, I go and beat the mission and get all of my rings. This is the first stage in the game. We've made it this far, there's no turning back now. Would you guys believe me if I told you we're only just getting started with how broken this game is? Let's begin Wave Ocean. Right, Sonic, we have to save Elise, but along the way we might run into some obstacles. For example, just barely dipping your toes in the water will cause your death. Just barely touching the water, oh, dead again. Game over. Oh great! I have to watch the intro cutscene and do all of that again because I'm to the top here. You can see they've done a glitch, but look at how bad that dolphin animation is. Here the physics are strange, and just hitting this booster leads to my death. Oh, okay, so that was a lot of small, kind of annoying at times glitches, but here's a really cool one. Remember back when I broke that giant stone pillar? Well, you can actually jump on top of it, and that lets you jump back over to the loops here. If you work your way over to this side, you can stand here, and if you get the exact right angle, you can do a trick. What I do here is I press the jump button, and 1 frame later, I pause. Then I simply unpause and mash the A button. If I do this right, Sonic just launches. As you can see here, I kind of mess up and he doesn't go too far. But like I said, if you get the right angle, it can be awesome. I line up just right, do the trick, and boom, it launches me halfway across the stage. Awesome! And another booster killed me. And here I'm completely stuck against the wall. I know it looks like I'm just standing there, but I promise you I am mashing every button. On the bright side, Sonic's portion is over and we get to move on and control Tails. Oh, come on, game. And can I just say, these high-speed sections, not the most enjoyable thing. However, I do somehow manage to get through without any glitches, so that's good. Goodbye, Wave Ocean. You will not be missed. Now that we're back for and I get to do a homing reason when we do cutscene with Look showing this stage. However, there is one mechanic, which is we have this shield. Normally, if we jump inside the quicksand here, we will sink and die. But if we use the shield, it allows us to stand on top of it. While using the shield, the bar at the bottom right quickly drains. However, if I rapidly tap the button instead of holding it, I'll be able to go much farther on the sand as the power will drain much more slowly. Also, guys, check out this jump. Gosh dang, that's some skill, right? Right? I should mention this shield can be used to violently destroy robots. Yeah, so violent. And really the only other thing to show in the stage is once we get to the result screen, we can for some reason still use the shield. It's a rave party. I'm good at beatbox. Keep getting hit, I keep picking up anything has changed during this fight. And really it's just totally, and yet Silver, and he throws us back. There's nothing for us to run into. And because of this, we will continue to fly forever. And I really mean forever. We'll just keep going up and eventually escape the atmosphere and go into outer space. The only way to get out of this is to quit the game and go back in. So I do that and we start the fight, this time with the intentions to actually beat him. There's a little trick.
Looks like you're up to no good again!
Because of all your dirty tricks, Axew and Pikachu are lost! So what do you say to that?
For your twerpish information, we lost Meowth! So what do you have to say to that? Look, you're the ones who tricked us!
Were the twerps who let yourselves get tricked!
Well, maybe you've got a point.
Don't agree with the enemy?
Java in Classic Texture Pack, the glass panes texture has a couple of extra pixels around it in the center. And oddly enough, this is only on the glass panes texture. This doesn't happen with the original glass block, and it gets weirder. Not only is it only on the glass panes texture, it can only be viewed at certain angles depending on how you place it. When standing in a box with glass panes surrounding you, only the glass panes placed in the direction of north and west of your perspective will be affected. East and south remain unaffected from this angle if you turn around. However, if you jump over the box and look at the previously unaffected east and south glass from the same perspective you looked at the affected glass, they too will have the same exact problem. So, to put it in simple terms, the back of all glass panes have this problem of random pixels around the center. 100% of the time is from the perspective of north and west placed glass panes. And to top it all off, this works with all of the stained glass panes too, meaning no matter what type of glass pane you choose, there will always be unnecessary pixels crowding one side of your glass panes. Anyways, let's continue our story. You look at this glass and you find it weird, but you don't think much of it. You think it's a little odd and even more annoying, but you go on with your progress. You leave the village and begin entering the caves, but as you step into the darkness, a blue glow catches your eye. A charged creeper? A charged creeper, without a lightning storm, and inside of the caves. How is this even possible? But before you even have time to fully process this and leave the caves, the creeper already exploded. But wait, it just looks like a normal creeper explosion. There would be more creep. Well, why this visual bug is happening at all is too technical and is beyond me. So you make your first smithing table. Without even thinking, you place it down and wait. Is that the crafting table texture replacing the top of the smithing table texture? Yeah, it's odd. Again, I don't know why, but the classic texture pack likes to replace the top of the smithing table texture with the crafting table texture. The best part is, I don't even think it's the old crafting table texture. It doesn't even look like the new one. Maybe it is the new one, but I swear, it looks like it has its own unique crafting table texture. You really don't think much of it besides it being slightly annoying. You think about what else you have to do in your base. And oh yeah, that's right. The copper golem can help me organize my chests. So you make a copper block and grab a pumpkin from your chest. You place them on top of each other and... What? Huh? Where is the copper golem? Is it invisible? For some reason, when you spawn a copper golem with the classic textures on, it always just spawns invisible. No matter how you spawn it, it always spawns that way. However, you can hit it like normal and it can open chests, walk, make sounds, and just do everything it usually can like normal. Oh, that is not even the worst of it. Not at all. A lot more mobs and their spawn eggs are just completely invisible. And 100% of the time, it's mobs that were added during and after the copper golem. Meaning that a lot of mobs and their inventory spawn egg are just invisible. And that includes the copper golem, Nautilus, zombie Nautilus, Park, and zombie camel. Which is a lot of new mobs to be downright invisible in an official texture pack. Not to mention how many mobs that have an old spawn egg variant don't have their old spawn egg counterparts in the classic texture pack, unlike Java, which has all of the old spawn egg textures. It's funny too, because the zombie camel is rideable when you put a saddle on one and ride it around. And when you do ride it around, it literally looks like you are sitting on air and driving the molecules around. It reminds me of that one Gumball episode where like the entire Watterson family all drive invisible cars and they were like ramming into each other. That one's such a funny episode. Man, Gumball is funny. But yeah, this bug is by far the worst offender. The other two visual bugs are annoying and odd, but invisible mobs... Anyways, you've made it to the end of the video.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Positive affirmations? No. No. I don't need positive affirmations. I just need to be done with this game. Dude, I'm done sitting down. I want to stand. I want to go. I want to get up from this prison-esque chair. The big F, Friday Fazday. Reload genuinely need a security guard, peace emoji. Very safe, 5 an hour, and you get Vanny. Let me know, twin, to Faz fam. I mean, you get Vanny, though. Scatinuinely? Why is this an ad? Why am I being shown ad?
Some more Pokemon.
It's insane if you click on an ad, you go to Reels.
Customize. But do you notice my mistake? Take a look at this animation here. It looks great, but I actually want to move the lantern over a little bit. This is how a beginner would do it. They would select the lantern and then move it over, and then head over to the next frame and repeat. But there's a way faster way of doing this. Start off by doing this.
You talk like you're what? Well, English is a one-way language. Your last name is literally Washington.
Oh. Of course.
you know about rolling down in the
Every other day I'm wondering, what's a human being gotta be?
No, he didn't. Ooh, build the interior.
First of all, no. And secondly, I don't think you guys understand how difficult it is to design an interior for an entire church. Ooh, build the interior. No, like, I hear you, but, you know, quite frankly, it doesn't feel that way. Well, you see, you would feel that way if you actually let me speak. What? Okay, so, what I was trying to say... No, like, I've been letting you speak. No, you have not. But...
Alright, let me be real here. Look, I know what it's like. One day you're somebody in the real world doing important things, and then the next you're just a weird little cartoon jester. You want to hold on to that part of you that still thinks it's part of that world. But in the end, what does it get you? Like it or not, all we are now is a bunch of cartoon characters. So what's the point of pretending we're not? I do everything because it's funny. Because I'm the funny one. Ragatha's the cheerful one. Gangle's the sad one. Kinger's the crazy one. Souple's the grumpy one. And you are the one who hasn't figured that out yet. So who do you want to be? You want to go nuts?
Today, I'm just gonna be evil. What's that?
Go for it.
They're going to face the
Why are you getting out? What are you, a bitch? This kid's sissy, bro. It's the only one that's loud. This kid's such a pussy. We're going slower the rest of the time, bro. Pull up. Trust me. You ready, boy? Maybe buff it out or something.
A rounded survival base is a great place to begin because it looks nice and it's only one room with space for everything you need for survival. Put a door on the front with a staircase to the roof and you can build yourself another 2-story house on top, which gives you more space for a larger bedroom and an enchanting spot with some more storage as well. A small pond with a crop farm around the outside fits this design very well, and you can always extend out the sides to include 2 greenhouses with some sugarcane and cactus farms in between. I'll catch you the same time tomorrow with another Minecraft build. If you...
What's that kid doing? What's he doing? What is that kid on his firm's history? What the fuck is he doing? Is he wearing a bow tie? What are you doing? Fish? Fishbowl? I had a minute, man. You had a minute. Today you need the green fishbowl today?
Finished my good working out, so just had a couple minutes.
Okay.
You were so daddy! This is what happens when you fuck me. It's on new issue. No, bro, take your shit and get the fuck out of my office, you understand? What the fuck?
What's that kid doing?
What color is Lightning McQueen?
I feel like it's a nice, beautiful red, probably somewhere
E3.
in 3, no darker than.
So I'm gonna shoot E3.
E3 is not correct. The row or column is not correct.
Really?
I'm gonna go
D4.
over to a nice, beautiful D2.
D2 is not correct, and the row and column are not correct either.
What?
One more guess.
F4? It's gotta be F4.
Borderline pink here. There's no way he's that red down below. He's not under 4, or he's not under 3. This is like prime Lightning McQueen, right? This isn't like any repeat.
Is incorrect, and the row and column are both incorrect. The correct color is A4. What color is light?
People World Cup is back, America. Well, what is this chaos? How's everything going? Train wreck today, huh? Don't worry, I'll be out there. Of course, Tiny Tim understands. All right, here we go. Okay, hand me that one. All right. Boys, can you go in the back and get the pallet, please? Oh, thanks. Excuse me, everybody. This register's open. Okay, no, pile, stay on. We need to go. Impossible! I can't stop winning. Goalkeeper match violence.
That's an SC.
The Arctic has to be the worst biome in Minecraft history. I can't even joke around without some creature.
Minecraft has a monster that exists for one reason: to punish you for the king bee. Scary day. We're doing exactly good.
Is that Heliopolis? It is. literal block vomit, but it actually looks good.
She's a rat.
There's a couple ways that I play hardcore Minecraft that people really don't like, so let's talk about it. For reference, this world is about 3 years old and it's on about day 4,500. And in those 4,500 days, I have never had an XP farm. I don't have an Enderman farm built in the end, and the way that I get most of my levels is from trading with villagers like this. I have many different ways that I do it, but for the most part, I trade melons for money, and then I use those emeralds to buy other blocks, getting more XP. The things I buy the most from my villagers are probably golden carrots like this, glass, lanterns, and probably quartz. Moving on to issue number 2 that people usually have with my world, and that is my nether, and honestly, prepare yourself, it is embarrassing. This, despite me being attacked right here by a piglin, and this is my very, very tragic and very true and honest nether base. It's a box. A stone box. And that's it. The only other thing I have is a somewhat safe trail and path and bridge down to my fortress. I was very lucky that my fortress in this world was super close, but I don't even think I've explored this whole thing. I just go there whenever I need wither skeletons or blaze rods. The only other thing I have is this tiny piglin bartering farm. It's just I don't like the...
Why do these sheep have such a large backside?
Let me bring this up a little bit. What? Let me bring this up a little bit. What? What the fuck? What the hell, chicken? What the fuck? It's language. This game is rated E.
Just conquered a trial chamber and you're wondering what to do with it besides stripping all of its copper. Why not make a legendary mob grinder? Here's how I did it in my hardcore world. It's so freaking important for Aura. Yes. Your horse, it's over. I'm dead. Someone, this is the sport that would probably piss me off the most to play in the 5 ballgame. Well, I thought I installed this door. Paint tank? Yeah, I don't know. This is exactly how rappers get their vocals to sound so crisp and bound.
This looks so nostalgic. And this is way before you could actually put wood blocks on inside. And the amount of torches is low-key crazy. As this was literally one of the only lighting sources from the game. And like the era of this design just feels like liminal spaces. And the tables are so high in this dining room. And here's another kitchen design with a sink. Looks very old school. No one would be really making out like this nowadays. And for some reason there's a pool in the middle of the chest room. And the bedroom looks pretty bare. Nowadays one lightning strike and this whole house is gone. And for some reason back then everyone loved the passive pools. Must look so nostalgic. And this is way before you could actually put wood blocks on inside. And the amount of
reason why I should have killed this nigga right now. Look at this shit. I hate this nigga, bro. What the hell?
Is this actually a good defense? Just spinning base everywhere? Dude, this is crazy. It's already filled with obsidian. What in the world is this base? I have never seen a base like this before. He has like the bare minimum exposed. Doesn't even have any redstone wire. This is really impressive. I wonder how long it's been up for.
Person's keyboard. That's the old person's keyboard.
Why did I waste all these resources just to pipe water up to my tower for this one furnace? Well, so I can have cool aesthetics to go along with this cool elevator. And it's actually pretty easy to make an elevator like this. All you need is some rotational power, and an elevator pulley, redstone contact, and contraption controls. Over the years, more and more mobs, blocks, and items have been added to
Early, why would you make a diamond sword? The diamond sword is a Minecraft staple. What the fuck do you mean, why did you make a diamond sword? Diamond swords are weak. No, it's not. Did the meta shift in Minecraft? Axes do more damage. That's canon. There's no way.
That's stupid, though. What is he making?
Jake would be the one song.
You build that, bro. It's a portrait. It's right. It's right. It's right. You gotta build it like this. Say goodbye to your build, little bro. Bye bye, Steve. Good build.
For example, nothing.
Bro, are you stupid?
You spell the name with the cipher, you make it purple.
Daily rhythm to give me a G note. With the picks above it, and the middle. Now give me some rhythm. And keep that same rhythm. Go. Okay. Katie, remember that note I taught you, the G? But also keep it good. Okay, give me like that. Okay, now that's man, that's George of the Jungle. Play it up here on the cymbal. Which one? Let me see your feet better.
Ozempic? Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. Dude, my butt hurts so bad. When did I start this round? That's me. I'm sick of this. And here I was at the very beginning, like, one more round, oh boy. Hell no, man. I probably have like 10 minutes left. Oh, taking like a 5-minute break real quickly. Holy, 1 second. Alright, finish this round off, and I gotta head to bed, like, immediately. I work tomorrow at my job. Did I get paid? I wonder if there is a quick sort mod for Bedrock. Like, I think they... I'm so done with this right now, man. Look at this 30 speed run. And tomorrow I'll play another 5 hours or another 2 rounds, so I'll be able to get to about... What time would I be able to get to tomorrow? I don't know. I want to start really putting time into this again, and it's hard to know that, like, oh, I gotta do 50 hours worth of gameplay. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. And it is, you know. Like, realistically, I can do about 10 hours every 2 days. Which honestly isn't that slow. That's very fast, I think. So like I should be at 400 hours in 2 weeks. Oh, let me update my Google Doc. I didn't play at all yesterday, so that's yesterday's red, but tugging my totem. So I did 0 hours yesterday. Today, though, is a good day. Eventually, my 4-round days will reach 10 hours. Right now, they only are about 9 hours and 20 minutes, though. Probably. So, I mean, how was today? I did 9.3 hours, about? No, 9.25. I'll say 9.2. So today was my first green day I've had. Nice. Yeah, this is an unsustainable schedule. There's no way I can continue this schedule. I mean, hey, 3 days down. Only one of them was a good day, but... Oh, that's round. Wait, what sound is that from? What gun makes that sound from BO4? That's the Mozu. What the hell is the Cap 45 doing here? What the hell is this? Do I get a dog round? Oh, look at that! I get a dog round. I've been a good person today. I deserve my 4-rounder. I hate this spot. Oh, this sucks, man. This game really sucks. Oh my gosh. Alright, bye.